Oh, it's not working. Hang on. Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so my name is Cassie Castorina, and I am going to be talking to you guys about basically breastfeeding women in public. Today I'm going to be talking about why I think women should be able to feel comfortable in their own skin breastfeeding in public and not have to worry about whether they're being judged or just being hassled for it in general. The purpose of this is to make women feel better in their own skin. And like I said, just being able to feed their infants, whether they're in a quiet place or in a noisy place, or just like feeling comfortable in their own skin. My first main point is breastfeeding wherever they feel comfortable. Families may feel comfortable whether they're in a quiet place like gardens or public or parks, rather than in noisy, crowded places like malls or shopping centers or things like that, because it might make them feel a bit uncomfortable. And then discomfort with the idea of breastfeeding has been cited as a reason for some women choosing not to initiate breastfeeding or plan on a shorter duration of breastfeeding, just because there are men out there that whether or not you have some sort of covering over you to breastfeed your child, they either way, most of them think that it's still like a sexual thing, whether you're just like, yeah. And then women should just feel comfortable in general wherever they go. There are, and this part right here is also going to be tying into both this main point and the next main point that I have. But the women should be able to breastfeed in public, not worrying about making others uncomfortable or making themselves feel uncomfortable, whether they are judged or discriminated or being told that, hey, there's some place over here that you can go breastfeed your child. And then for the website that I found this one on, it doesn't really have a name to it, but it's pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. My second main point is about not being afraid to feed your child in public. It's not really considered a nuisance or indecent exposure or sexual conduct. This pretty much just means women are free to breastfeed wherever they want, or however they choose, especially when the baby's hungry. When the baby's hungry, you're not going to want to just get in the car and just go straight home just to feed your child. When that baby's hungry, you're going to want to feed that baby whether they're crying or not. And then, in a way, I do, but I don't agree with these lactation rooms that they have everywhere. Just because if you're eating and your child is hungry, you're not going to want to just take your food and the child into the lactation room just to feed the baby. Because you're not going to want to just get up and leave your food there or your personal belongings. And then if someone's giving you a hard time, there's no need to engage engage, because if you do end up engaging, to me, it's just gonna make things worse for you, not only for the baby, but because you're doing the right thing, just not by fueling them with more rage, just because they feel uncomfortable with you feeding your child in public. And then involve management if you have to, if they're still giving you a hard time. And if they're giving you even more of a hard time, just call the security guard and they'll do something about it for you. Or remove yourself from the environment to get out of that situation so that you're not feeling stressed. Women who are new mothers like myself are going to be nervous and scared for the first time to go out in public, just because we don't know what to expect or how to even go about things. But there are, and this is also going to be tying into my next main point, but there are support groups out there that will help you. WIC is one of them. There's a bunch of family-friendly restaurants out there that will help you, that are breastfeeding friendly. La Leche League, Baby Cafe USA with peer counselor program, hospitals and community centers, online support, breastfeeding friendly family businesses. Each one allows you to not only just breastfeed your child, but to also offer you advice and support to help you understand what's going on. And that is pretty much my speech. To recap everything, I basically just talked about the support groups, the not being able to be afraid in your own skin, and then the breastfeeding wherever you feel comfortable. And then as a mother in general, it's basically your choice whether or not you want to go out in public to breastfeed or you want to stay home to breastfeed. It's no one's decision to tell you where you should go or how you should feed your child. And that is my speech.